Ain't got nothing to do. Anything. And we'll set them up together. No. I tried to call him back. I got no answer. I guess he was moving on. I don't know. When did I call him back? When I got in the car. Go to the school. How?
This game's critical at this point in this. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
What do you feel like eating later?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tosses to the quarterback.
Well, we'll pick the ball up.
Creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down.
And how about the trickeration by the offense? Dialing up the flea flicker, and they execute it perfectly. Nice job.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone and give a few plays, but load your neck.
Computer.
Big turnover. That's
Good.
what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback empties his backfield. Making side adjustments here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to take a shot right away. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. And it feels good to land that big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. A game like this, too, you just want
Computer.
to execute it
Play Submarine.
So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board.
And settles everything down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game now. You're going to settle in because you know you already got a touchdown.
look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. On the play fake on first down. The throw. Slings it downfield.
This is how you don't sleep every
Trying to get a triple play on them.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got confident. I'm on defense. It messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication. And it keeps bringing it out.
Those two not on the same page and take the lead.
That's a lightning fast decision, you can tell. Right away makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't all that good.
It's as if you're in Goodyear. Place on the seat. Clearly a fly. Still alive on third down.
This is how you don't sleep
The inches away to buy time.
again.
The big play almost had the interception instead. It'll be
Just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time. This time, it was not a good read. The running should have intercepted that. But thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath.
big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Talking to me?
That is a huge play early in
You
this
talking to me?
game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long, and you can have that kind of success on first down running the football. It just opens up your entire game.
Running back scored. But he was fortunate not to lose yard at the end. They will wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Through the air in Stockton. And he fires away and lets it complete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. That was decision time. 4th and short, in your own field goal range. What do you do here?
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And just as he throws, it's incomplete, and they stumble on third down.
That's a great job by this defense coming up big on 4th down. No matter how much you could tell, they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. Defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass and forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move his sticks with his feet.
Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the first
Computer.
down, but you gotta make a living taking those whacks.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Here comes the heat. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Using his feet.
Touches the ball, you get really excited because Paul, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, Knowles. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically.
Why you ask who I was talking to?
You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in.
There he goes. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm finding more ways to get this guy the football. I feel like he is just a home run waiting to happen. You saw it this last game. He had over 100 rushing yards. The state scores it.
I can see it. I can feel it.
I got a guy that can do something like this. I need an athlete. I need a it just dictates too much in the defense. QB runs it
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, baby.
Quarterback making checks.
Well, 3 high. Oh my God, I had a touchdown. Oh my God, he got bumped.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
Don't get bumped. There you go. Touch on it. Oh my God, he's doing it. Why is he going really?
Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Quickly out to the tight end. Ball downhill, moves the sticks as he picks up the first down. Time winding down in the quarters, they come to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
Speak your mind. Monday till Monday. And then you gotta find. No.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Brown wants to pass.
Oh my God, you got 2.
But he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up on the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games. And that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips, popping through. But it makes sense because you have to have that good strong base underneath you. Otherwise, you start to sail that football and miss your target.
He might want another play. Looking to throw again. Buys a little extra time. Got it in the middle. It's Hubbard. They'll pick up enough yards for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's
Oh my God.
find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Motion from the wideout. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. Brown will throw it. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7.
Oh my God, go out, buddy.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to convert on 4th down.
Whatever time I was ready, and I was
So, close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
okay,
And they must have had a play
possible.
in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown!
It's just so nice to have a single line who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my goal.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The Suns relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field. This defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of the spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Get out of there. We're going to look around.
He only
Oh,
needs a
my
sliver
God.
of daylight. Hey, you made the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Brown wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Clark.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. He's straight downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Working downfield on first down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Finally got you out. Oh, that was 79. You think that was out of chief.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Send the tight end in motion. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going into halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have running the clock here in the second half.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down.
Get out of there. Good time.
Turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime.
Okay.
To the air on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Complete to the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Oh, good.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Nick still, yeah.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nab them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure coming. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Rolls it in. At midfield, he's got room. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Quarterback adapted. He's going to fire to the left. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Yo.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Power football with the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Dogs want to pick up the tempo. On the run, still looking. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
You cannot get any more wide open than that. He had his receiver open, throws the ball. You think, we're walking in for 6, and he drops it right in his hands. Yeah, those are killers. So hard to make big plays. Man, you can't give those up.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton. The sweet feet buy a little time. Had to get rid of it quickly. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands, the big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on second down. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Breaks into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game.
Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Dumps it to the back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiver touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
at this. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 4 over James Madison. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Takes a shot. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails the receiver out of bounds.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the third quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again.
There's no way. Oh my God. Oh my. What must
Inside the
I
35,
do?
knocked out of bounds. This offense
What
with a big
must
play,
I
and they'll mark it at the
do?
33. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back into play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Hey, don't let you put the ball up there like this. Computer. Yep.
Georgia.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Brown wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing? And they're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route.
He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Pick. Oh, my Lord.
Just about had another one picked on already. 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
So much much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it. Down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football.
About to go to sleep.
And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to get Isaac Reese, and he's got 4 after the 29.
You think
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Brown will throw it. Caught in the sticks, it's Herb. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. It's really not hard to find the difference between this game and the loss last week. Turned it over 3 times a week ago, none today.
And just a great response. Last week, you're probably the reason you lost, and you didn't take care of the football. But now you step out here, you show your team you can bounce back, you can take care of the football, and lead this team to victory.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route.
And I want my needed to.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not
I'm
before they
feeling
do
for
their
the
work up top and pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks
I
racing
can't
to
run that
hurry
no
up.
more.
Quarterbacks out there. Similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this year. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game. He's taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here.
Man coverage. Man coverage. You said that look pretty.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants it
Oh
all.
my.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
You're right to the first half, huh? Yeah, you better get in going too.
Quarterback
In that box. In that box. Yeah. He didn't score.
Out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Come on, Luke. Let's get you in the box, Luke.
They want that clock to run.
Yeah, Luke.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gamecock. With that score, looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Points and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. You think, well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get it stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Stockton. Going for it all.
I didn't think he was going to throw that.
And it was worth for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And his passing attack has not been great today. He just hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
You better not skip out. Oh,
Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them slants and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
touchdown. Come on. You better not. You better scope. Oh my God. That's not. I'm about to roll with that. Oh, man. You couldn't do this. This good.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Come
I'm a little
on.
bit
That's
surprised they're still
good.
throwing the football here this late in
Can't
the game.
keep this
Who's got a lead? They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete.
What
But
I
obviously,
say.
they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
What'd you say, Kai? What'd you say? Oh, you ain't talking to me.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the
Get
top.
up.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to James Madison. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the running back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Here's the pressure. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback may change this
That's my
route.
baby girl.
Wants to go up top on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. He's And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the swimmer inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34.
What do you say?
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense. It makes second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback to take a breath and exhale.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
RPO. Pick or not.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Still running at the 35. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be legal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further.
Throws for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Judge so slow.
Way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play this one. It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still.
Pass rush going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. He might want another play. Brown will throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, they make it free. Oh, there's the ball. And the ball's on the ground. And the offense recovers its own fumble, and a strange way to put a cherry on top of the win. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good